Guten Tag, YouTube! This is Taylor bringing you our next war recap, and this was against a Vietnamese clan, and I use the term clan a little loosely. They left 5 attacks on the board, did not attack several of our bases, predominantly 2 stars. They did get a couple of 3 stars down there on the lower bases, but the reason I say I'm using the word clan a little loosely is because you can see they have 3 guys named Kim Long, which, that's like the John Smith of Vietnam, I'm sure. And then they have Viet Pro 1, Viet Pro 2, and Viet Pro. So this is either a bunch of guys with the same name or maybe just a couple of guys with a whole bunch of accounts. None of them were extremely well upgraded. Very, very low heroes, not a lot of attacking power on their side, and so we didn't have too tough of a time with this war, which was good. We got some attacks there at the end where we could practice, and the Clavens desperately need some practice. So I'm going to start off by showing you a 2-star because the Town Hall 11, just because I thought this was a really weird base, and Trump King does come in and get the 2-star. And I like this attack because of the way he funnels his troops. As you can see, the idea of this attack is that whatever you bring, it's just going to kind of wander around the outside, and you won't be able to get to the town hall to get that 2nd star. So Trump drops in golems and some wizards down here on the bottom, and he is so patient, letting them clear out the stuff on either side so that whenever he drops his valks in, the majority of them go to the core. Now, he did not bring a freeze spell because once those valks get into the core, they're pretty much going to obliterate anything. He's going to save a rage for them. And just look how patient he's being. He's dropped in a couple of valks just to help the wizards make the funnel. You can see his heroes are going for a walk over on the right side. That's totally fine. That's what he wants them to do. And he wants them to clear out as much as possible so that whenever he drops in these valks, they will go through the earthquake into the core. So there come the valks. You can see they're targeting the expo, then they're going to target the other expo, and there's the jump spell. Now the clan castle does a lot of damage to him because he brought those 4 quakes, so he does not have a poison, but he does rage up in the center. And the Valks do take down the town hall. So he knows he's not going to get 3 stars. He wasn't even really shooting for 3 stars, I don't think. But he did get a really nice 2-star. And just shows the value of being really, really patient whenever you're making that funnel. Making sure that your Valks aren't going to walk on you. Some people have some trouble with these ring bases. I know we have had some trouble with them in the past. And that's the way you got to do it. You just got to be really patient and not spam in all of your troops there. And Trump picking up a pretty solid 62%. So nicely done, Trump. All right, let's drop down to number 6 and take a look at a guy I don't think has been featured in a recap, and that is Mason. And Mason is bringing a mass Valk attack. And I like Mason's attack because he's attacking, they're number 6, a reasonably high Town Hall 9 for him. And he's got baby heroes. He's got a level 10 king and a level 9 queen. Really smart use of that Barbarian King there. He's got the Barbarian King tanking for his wizards so they can make that funnel nice and wide. He goes ahead and wall breakers in. Sends in a couple more wizards just to clear out some trash, and then he's just going to mass Valk this base. He's got a jump spell and 3 heals, and normally we bring 4 heal spells in these mass Valk attacks, but Mason has a really smart use for his jump spell that you're going to see in just a minute. He was really late on that poison. The clan castle did quite a bit of damage to him, but the wizards in that heal do manage to take it out. The Valks are going to beat through this first wall, and then watch this jump that he drops right here. It's going to connect these 2 compartments here in the middle. You can see there's a hole. The Valks can just walk right through and get the town hall, but the jump actually bridges these 2 compartments together. So I just thought that was a really creative use of the jump spell. He got a whole lot of value for that because the Valks split and go to either side, and then they jump back into the center here to take out some of this trash on the bottom. There's giant bombs everywhere, but he's got a heal spell for him to keep him up and going, and he's got some more Valks over here working on the side. Now he does eventually run out of Valks. They're going to work their way through most of the base, but when they give it here this cannon and this wizard tower, his Valks are all going to be toast. But by the time that happens, this golem right here is going to have walked all the way over there, and that is going to allow the golem to tank for a couple of wizards and his queen. His queen's doing a lot of work over there. Right now she's working on a wall, so good job there, queen. That's pretty smart. But once that dark spell factory is taken down, she's going to reroute. You can see there go the last of the Valks right there, but the golem is right there to pick up that cannon, and he's going to get in range of the wizard tower as well. And then he's got these few wizards down here on the bottom, and then the queen's going to come across. Now, in a minute, you're going to see some of the fine AI that the queen has. She's just a very smart troop that goes in the most intelligent place possible. So she's going to take down this builder hut. She's going to step up and help the golem out with this wizard tower tower, one shot and it's done, and then yeah, look at that, shooting over the wall. What a genius. Only that army camp left. I bet the queen's gonna walk around. Oh no. Wow, that's some high quality AI right there. The golem was smart enough to go around. The big dumb rock thingy made it, but the rest of his troops decided they're going to take out that wall piece just to add insult to injury. So excellent job to Mason, hitting the base a little higher and doing a good job of it, getting the 3-star for us. Okay, let's take a look at Ryder going in on number 9 using the HGHB. Ryder's had a whole lot of luck with this attack, and this base is really compartmentalized. And he's going to take advantage, first of all the free buildings around the outside by dropping in some minions. That one minion's a little too close to the archer tower, but he's going to get the elixir pump once they finish up with these builder huts. So he's using the minions to help make the funnel. Going to drop in a couple of wizards to finish it off. And already here come the giants with the 4 healers on them, and the bowlers and the heroes are going to be coming right behind them. The walls are pretty low level. He didn't even bring any wall breakers. These level 7 walls, the giants can just beat right through the walls, and those bowlers and heroes are going to help as well. Poison on the queen to limit her damage, and then a very nice poison on the clan castle. So those poisons stair step, keeping the clan castle in the poison the entire time. Very nice use of the poison spell. And there's so much going on right here in this rage, I can barely even see what's happening. But the bowlers are doing a whole lot of work. The giants actually go for a walk. He tries to save it by dropping in these hogs on the archer tower to make the giants reroute, but a little too late, and those giants are actually going to start walking around the outside of the building. But it does not matter. He's got plenty of damage there in the center. Bowler's doing a lot of work, drops down the rage spell, and in a minute he's going to pop the king's ability. So he's got those barbarians as well, and then he's going to heal everything up because the healers have peeled off onto the queen. So really smart spell use, and in a minute the hogs are going to come in up here at the top to start taking care of some of these distracted defenses, these defenses that are targeting that giant. Nice use of the hogs there. Just going to let them kind of work around a little bit, sprinkling them in here and there. He's still got 3 hogs left that he's about to drop. There's 2 on that cannon and 1 on that Tesla. And then there's his last heal spell, just to make sure those hogs have enough juice to get through the base. That wizard tower is the last defense, and after that it is just cleanup time. So very nicely done, Ryder, using that HGHB attack to great effect, picking up the 3-star for the Clavens. Well done. All right, last one we're going to take a look at is Chief, our resident Town Hall 8, getting it done like Chief does. This guy is a 3-star master, usually on fresh hits because he's often the only Town Hall 8. And he uses a golem and some wizards really to do a couple of things. He wants to get the clan castle killed, and he also wants to take care of as much of the right side of the space as he can so that whenever he drops in his valks, they do not go over to the right side of the base. He wants to keep those valks pushed to the right, or sorry, to the left. Drops the poison spell down there. Those clan castle troops just obliterate his golem because the wizards were working on the trash, not there to back up the golem, but doesn't matter. He's got his king going down there doing a little bit of tanking. Test wall breaker coming in. There's some small bombs there, but the wall breaker gets through anyway. And then he's got a couple of wizards just to make the funnel for his valks, and then it is mass valk time. And you can see he's got a good chunk of the right side of this base cleared out so that he knows the valks are not going to go that way. They're going to clean out the sort of lower compartment here, and then they're going to work their way to the left. He's getting a lot of value for those wizards up at the top, attacking those storages and mines that are undefended. The archer tower is eventually going to get them, but still got a lot of value for those wizards. First heal spell down on the valks just in time to save them from that giant bomb, and then they do what valks do, which is that they start roaming around the base. Some of them go to the right, some of them go to the left, but it all works out fine. You can see there's only just 3 defenses left now. There's 2 archer towers and a cannon, and he's just got a mass of valks left over. Gonna have no problem getting the 3-star on this base, and look at that, a swag heal and a swag haste. So totally decimated this base. Troll Tesla over in the corner is not going to be any problem for this huge amount of troops that he has left, and Chief picks up one of his many 3-stars, so well done, Chief. So, way to go to all of the Clavens. Excellent war. We pretty much crushed it, and good try to the 3 guys making up Binh Duong Pro. They did bring a couple of good attacks in their defense, but just did not have very upgraded bases and got kind of a lousy matchup, and that happens from time to time. Pretty much anytime you get matched up against the Clavens, it's going to be a lousy matchup, but you'll get some laughs out of it, I hope. So congratulations to the Clavens on our win. That is 6 in a row for us, and we're going to try for number 7 coming up in the very near future. I will see you in the next war recap with more accidental 3-stars.